following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Quietly eat my lunch.
Roxanne! Warhammer!
Oh, okay.
In the supply closet! Quickly! Wait, what is Warhammer? Come on, Roxanne, only!
I'll take my lunch to go, and then into the supply closet.
And then you can use it to construct a nice gravelly terrain.
Yeah!
Alright. You and the two boys are there. Michael is trying a new army.
I suppose I have to roll my nerd games too? Or is it just them playing at the moment, like one-on-one?
Oh, you're invited. Roll the nerd game.
Ooh, nice.
Michael's new army is not working. It's really not working.
37.
You win.
Well, what happened was, when I was doing my stats...
No, not time for that. Bin break. Right, so, yeah, you, they fall apart. It's not quite right. Oh, look, the end of lunch is here. Right, so your next class is... That'll be right. We just had that. Okay, I fucked this up, so let's make something up on the fly.
Technology, because Roxanne loves it.
Yeah! Good boy. Computing.
Ooh. 18.
Okay, you need a 19 to pass.
One on the die.
Alvin has fucked up for the first time ever. You get nothing from this class. You do fine. You're okay. Adequate. As you're leaving, Wanda's just like, you don't get it. Why are you invited to Warhammer? Not me.
Next time, you'll come along with us to Warhammer. I don't know why they didn't invite you. I never thought... I'm sorry.
I suppose it makes sense. We'd want to spend time with me anyway.
Aww. I'm going to have a talk with them.
And your next class after that is... Oh, it's unarmed combat. So you're all split off to your unarmed combat teams.
Dude.
Hey.
Wanda's with you, with Champa.
You know what? I've got plenty of these at the moment.
Yeah, you sure about that?
I say that? Yeah, I know there's that whole... What happens when you play and you roll a 1?
You add
11.
10 to it.
Okay, I'm just
and
wondering.
It becomes 11.
I'm just wondering. So it does save you from botching. Okay.
25.
Yep. Champa's like, well, I think, Alvin, you've been doing really well. It's about time that you learn the more advanced concepts of what it means to be a total grappling professional.
Whoa!
Everyone out there, they've got their own hit list. I've got my hit list, and you've got to put your targets on that list in that order, and you've got to go after them. And he goes into your target selection and identifying weaknesses priorities, which you can get a second roll on.
He's 13 on die.
That is adequately good enough. You're going to go... Yeah, he begins to teach you how to identify in the thick of things more quickly weaknesses people are trying to hide and how to go after those effectively. And then he'll show you the ankle lock.
And then I will show it to you. Being the guy think, I don't understand. I'm made of goo. They shouldn't hurt that much.
You're made of body right now.
Ow! 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 Can I tap out? Tap!
There is no tapping in this twist. And Wanda's doing okay.
Wanda, let this put you off the advanced classes.
Punch in the back. little fat girl trying to do wrestling. It's funny. Slightly tough. She's not as fat as Dixie apparently is.
Did Wanda jump straight into the
Everyone shares the
class?
same classes, but they get different like lesson plans.
Okay.
So it's like everyone's in the same room, but it's like your tutor will go like no, down here and your part of the book is this, and the general discussion is like got multi layers of discussion in it. So
Well, she also mentioned her program was like really packed full of stuff.
she's got a heavy class list.
Yeah.
And then that's the end of your days, but those of you amongst you who have had, like Dex, who has a special psi class, Dexy, who is now also taking that, and Wanda and Weeks and Peterson, who have heavier class loads than the rest of you seem to, are all still doing class, but the rest of you are free.
I wanted to speak to Weeks and Peterson, but I can't because they've got class.
You could talk to them on the way to their class.
Sure, I'll do that.
I mean, it's like all walking is a thing.
Boys, can I just chat
Oh, hey,
with you as we
Roxanne.
walk?
Sorry, we won't be available for Warhammer tonight. We've got heavy class. Unless you want to play later.
I was mostly wondering why you two didn't invite Wanda along to Warhammer.
Oh, right, yeah.
She felt really put out when you
Oh, well, of course she's invited, and Weeks is just like, wait, what? Really? Okay, yeah. She wants to play? Really?
yeah.
Oh.
Well, you guys were playing at the barbecue, weren't you?
Well, that's out in the world. Jeez, I don't even...
I think she's feeling really subconscious about the fact that she's
Without
But that
fail.
does remind me, I don't think I actually...
Brendan, when you're listening at this point,
I know I did.
what the fuck were you thinking?
I did.
So, yeah, that happens.
Oh yes, she was like, Wanda's feeling really put out that she's the new girl, and she doesn't know many people here. She feels like the odd one out. So
Okay, but remember, you asked for this.
was
And
she
they
really
both
good?
look at each other and go, eh. Oh, don't worry. She'll bring her Chaos Marine army. You know, the shit one. You asked for it. Just remember that. Like,
They go into their class.
Yeah.
Advanced level cyber hacking.
Whereas Elvin will be Spike Spiegel walking along behind Roxy's group going, "Hey, Roxy, you finished with whatever you were doing to the boys. Hey, I need to have a word with you."
Sure, I will go to my quarters.
Okay, awesome.
I assume you mean in private.
Yeah, that was the ideal.
As private as any word can be when we live with Dex. Thankfully, he's busy in a class, so if he ain't paying attention to that,
Then he'll just come out and have an English-style tantrum about it later out here.
So you go into Roxanne's room.
Have you customized your room at all, or is it still bare bones?
American flag,
That-
there's photos up.
That jacket that Dex's mom gave her.
That's hanging up. So is the shield that Kitswa made.
Oh shit! It's
So
like
it's actually
a
fairly personalized.
it's like a Hotel Hollywood thing.
The Ramones poster on
Yeah,
one wall.
the default, instead of blank for her terminal, it's just got the rippling American flag.
As well as an actual one hanging
Yeah.
down.
God damn. Alright.
Welcome back.
She does not have So if this is really happening, somebody has set it up there because she does not have.
Oh, come on. You do, don't you?
No.
Oh, that doesn't happen then. I'm still not cutting it, though. I'm not cutting anything. Brendan.
Oh, okay. Since you're squad lead, I basically think I feel I should bring two things to your attention.
By all means, have a seat.
Oh, sweet, cool. Thwomp, down on your bed. Oh, it's less comfortable than mine.
There's a lump under the mattress.
There's a thing in the just leans head aside. Yeah, seriously, your bed sucks more than mine.
Okay.
You have a tub!
Yes. Okay. Things that may have come to. I don't know if you've noticed how much Wanda is attached to Michael. Maybe
People who haven't met them have noticed that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I just want to bring to your attention that Wanda was, his next door neighbor, and her power is suspiciously like their family's power. Tick tock, tick.
Oh, you think that they might be...
I think, I worry. That might, if there's like medicals or something done, you might want to make discreet inquiries as to whether there's a check for that.
Well, I could always just casually ask the professor tonight, because everybody who comes here, I believe, gets
A full medical.
So I could always inquire about that for the sake of...
Yeah, because if maybe we could just subtly guide her affections away from Michael so that doesn't become an issue for him, his family, and her, that'd be a hell of a wedge. Oh, hey, Michael, this is your sister. Ugh. Okay, and the other thing is, I don't really have an avenue to pursue for this, but if you could do some digging with Maldred, I would really like some information on Stephanie's, what was it, there was other legal proceedings for when she got caught and turned herself in. If you could just get your hands on all that.
What? I think that's a little out of my jurisdiction.
Well, I mean, it's Maldred seems to be okay with me trying to fix people and stuff like that, and I don't really have an avenue to interact with him directly, so if you could just ask on my behalf for all of those files relating to Steph, I'm pretty sure that's the route of trying to fix her.
I'm pretty sure he's just going to say denied.
Your door goes clunk.
Denied.
What?
As in has just shut properly.
But...
That was weird.
Hello?
Sorry, my door was just a bit sticky or something.
Huh. Oh, yeah, but I'm just pretty sure that if Steph needs help getting fixed, I'm pretty sure that...
Fixed?
You haven't noticed that... I mean, she keeps going all Cosby sweater and...
Oh, yeah.
The problem with
Let's come back to that.
Look, she keeps going back to the I'm a hero thing, and just, I was listening in when your mom was kind of giving her a dressing down, and apparently she got some army boys killed or something like that, and there was a convoy incident.
To be fair, that was Nazis. But, I mean, she didn't have to fight them.
If you're talking about back at the military base...
Your mom didn't trust her to, sped it by herself.
She's come around a lot on her since. We've talked since.
Yes.
Well, I'm not going to say she's fully come around.
Okay.
But she's willing to give her a lot more the benefit
Roxy,
of the doubt.
I would just like you to accept that I'm having a lot better results on this than you are at the moment, and I'd just like to go, timeline. Here is Stephanie, and she's a hero, until it reaches this nebulous point here where she wound up being imprisoned and choosing to join the DMV. This is kind of the break point where all of the hero goodness and doing things, special secret identity went away, and she chose to be locked up and become a government agent. So that is what I would like to study.
Yeah, I mean, she did do that whole thing with us with Destroyer, assuming that it's...
You mean how she keeps jumping into the bullets and, taking hits and going straight after targets? Like when somebody else was imprisoned and she tore up a parking meter out of anger and then lunged into battle.
And then you claimed to be the person who decided to do that? To aggrandize yourself? Alvin says that.
Yeah.
To aggrandize myself.
Don't you?
Look, Roxy, everyone in this team has been doing shit to take you down pegs and to make you look good, so... I think you kind of...
That seems counterintuitive.
They make you look good where it matters, and they take you down a peg every opportunity they get just to get your head up out your ass and the stick smaller. Which has worked tremendously. You are a lot cooler now than you were before.
Thank you, I guess.
Well, I mean, look, if you were even the least bit interested, you would have been able to play along or avoid all of that fat stuff at breakfast this morning. I mean, shit.
I don't even know what that was about. Did she hear me all the way from her class?
I don't know. Advanced super hearing, I guess.
That was not real.
Oh, okay.
No, she heard it through Diggs.
I mean, she might have if Dix was listening in.
But you are the squad lead. All I'm asking for you is to lead or make some plans or take an interest in fixing your squad mates, because I ain't gonna, spoiler warning, all of us are pretty fucked up.
Well,
Says possibly one of the most fucked up.
there is something that I might as well... Since you brought up Stephanie, I don't know, maybe I was mishearing something, but I'm pretty sure I heard her crying in the showers
Oh shit!
this morning. But when I went to investigate, I didn't know who it was. I just heard the crying,
Well, I mean,
You clearly misheard.
I mean,
She was fine, and you didn't roll well on it.
but then when I went in there, she was just singing, and then she said she was fine. So maybe I misheard through the water and everything. But
so assuming you're not crazy, that would make sense, given that she was just abducted by some kind of weird sex ring thing, and if she was conscious through all of it and pretending to be asleep, they probably said some real interesting things about her. So that natural human thing. She's probably pretty fucking upset by that. Good to know you're taking an interest.
well, I am. I guess you're a little more... I don't know, maybe it's because I'm too busy with routine and
You have made it clear.
things that I think you're a little more...
Nosy.
You're gonna say
You're-
nosy, right?
Well, I guess. I was trying to think of a way to sugarcoat it. But
Sleazy, criminal, corrupt, spy-y.
you're constantly paying attention to people a lot more than I am on like a
Exploitative.
personal level.
Well, yeah.
Because I'm usually just focused on... I mean, it's not that I don't care. It's just I've got other things to worry about than that.
Yeah, like one-on-one time with Mildred, which I've just now made a little bit more difficult for you.
I was supposed to say, you can't disparage me for something that A, is not my fault, and B, something you are wanting to abuse.
I mean, if I hadn't in to talk to Mildred, I would have gone to him myself. But I mean, he'd
anybody
punish
can
it.
just go and talk to him.
No, they
No,
can't.
no, and I don't know if you've noticed or not, but every time one of the Midnight Twins does that, there tends to be punishments flying around left, right, and center.
You don't even have to do anything for him to want to punish dicks.
Dexter Midnight, report to my office immediately.
Speak of the devil. Well,
Cute.
What? I mean, I didn't bring that up at all. But, those were the things I wanted to bring to your attention. Just because, that might explain why Wanda... I mean, if Michael suspects anything about Wanda, he might be trying to avoid her a little. Shit, I've only known her for a few days, but as soon as I found out she lives next door and she has the same power, and, they made that... There was that whole thing about...
What, her daddy going missing?
No, I was just talking about, she transforms into something and she turns into a white woman. Because I happen to know somebody else that does that.
Like his older sister.
I mean, I was meaning to ask, maybe there's a trick to that, like, maybe they wasn't married when Lysana was born?
Well, but
That might
their
explain...
age... Oh, you mean with her, yeah.
That might be a quirk of the thing. That might explain why she's such a white sheep. Well, they gave her weird looks because she turned into a white woman.
I don't want to stereotype.
I don't know. It's their family's business, but nebulously, I'm a nosy motherfucker, so it's now our business.
Would it be fair if...
Welcome to being a nosy motherfucker, Roxy.
If they are related, especially that close, then...
I just wanted to get ahead on this in case it tears them and their family apart. And
yeah.
So, good job. Now that's a worry less on my plate, more on yours, and the other one's almost entirely on yours. So, break. Good job. Take care, Roxy. I thought you were supposed to be good at making your bed.
It's all out of shape now.
Bye, Roxy.
Have a good evening. Well, I'm going to, there's probably some time before dinner, so just check my terminal just in case there's anything on there. Haven't made a point of checking it for a while, so I mean, I'm sure I have been, but I just never mentioned it. It's where all our messages.
What are you checking first?
Just like messages, just if there's any like base news, that kind of thing.
Okay, the base internal news program. First backlogs the last 3 weeks that no one ever checked. And then the new stuff on the internal mail system is a special prize has been secreted around the base for the intrepid investigator or investigators who find it. The clues are minimal. The reward is great. Staff are pleased to announce that advanced students may now apply to live off-campus should they wish. Evaluations for advanced students for their future placements are now being conducted. Your whole future depends on these reviews. Visits to the Newtown Shamakonda are restricted until further notice by the Sheriff's Secret Police following the incident.
We just found out we could go there, now we can't!
You could go to Old Town Shamakonda if you want.
Okay. That's not
Students are being allowed to visit Cold Rocks in groups with staff approval, of course. Pole dancing lessons will now be conducted on an ad hoc basis. Those who are interested should apply via reply. Staff have decided to grant permission for students to sign up for Thunderdome, a video game tournament to be held at the Archaeologist Convention at the Spire nebulously soon. Think of entering as an opportunity to test your skills and practice what you have learned in an awkward, nerdy environment. That's your internal news update.
I'm going to send a message to Alvin, actually. And it's just going to be like, if you want an excuse, maybe to spend some more time with Steph and talk to her more, there's always this, and then I'll basically just link the link the pole dance thing, and then I'll just flick that onto you. But you probably won't see it till you get back to your terminal.
I think Alvin will just be going to the pool.
I'm going to hit the gym until dinner.
Cool. Dinner.
I will eat my sand.
Tonight's dinner government FUD has been appointed to you in a 3-inch by 1 inch high by 6 inch long solid bar, which is impervious to knives and forks.
Well, that's fine. It's small enough to just...
dig into sand.
Okay, try chewing.
Okay. I'll just suck on it like a lozenge.
Here you
Like
go.
a square lozenge.
It sucks all of the moisture out of your body. It sucks all the moisture out of your body.
Stephanie's just like, Well, how are we... It tastes like salt.
Goo Elvin. Alvin's just sitting there with the bar floating inside
Yeah,
of him.
let me help you with that. Oh, thanks. Drink up.
She wants him to drink his salt.
Government FUD. It's what's in you.
Uh-huh.
One was like, oh, the food here is so awful. It was so nice at first.
think that barbecue spoiled us all.
To be fair, I don't know. It seems like it's worse, but maybe that might have just been because we had good food at the barbecue.
God, I can't believe you guys eat such garbage here.
Well, I mean, the alternative is not eating, so...
Well, I mean, you know, sometimes we eat well, sometimes we don't. We can't all be little princesses living in our tower, pampered and tucked away from the world.
I don't like you.
Well,
If this is going to turn into a super-powered cat fight, can you ladies at least do it at the gym or something and not here?
That's a good point. We should probably settle this once and for all.
well, I mean, I'm not going to dispute that you're more powerful than I am. That's really obvious. But, at least hotter than you.
I don't know. I would just like everyone to
That
appreciate...
shit's on.
I would just like everyone to appreciate just how the light entered Dex's eyes at the idea of the superpowered...
It did not!
What, you don't want to see these two beautiful women pulling at each other's hair and clothes?
Not especially, no. I'd rather see them pulling at my clothes.
There it is. Well done.
Human contact. So rare. Dixie's like, I think they should probably hash it out in the danger room or something. That way, it'll all be settled, and this will be over, and we can just get along like a nice big happy family.
How long are you here for, Jania?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be here to help you degenerates with your fighting shit, danger room stuff, and in return I'm supposed to learn about the training methods of the government agency here. Which seems really shabby.
I haven't seen you in any of my classes. Are you, like, watching us, or...
Uh-huh.
She's like a guest tutor,
Oh, God, that's a good way of thinking about it.
but she hasn't actually...
More like a guest tumor.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, shit! Okay, please. Okay, can we
we're-
bet? Can we bet on this? Roxy, are we allowed to bet on this?
You can do what you want. I don't think there's any rules against betting. It's your money.
It's Nevada, gambling is legal.
Alright, who wants in? Who's betting? Shit, who's gonna cover this? And you wanna go in with me and we'll cover bets?
I don't think I should bet against my friend.
Well, I was figuring I was betting on Jania just because of better odds. Steph admitted that she was stronger, so...
I don't want to have to tell her later that I bet on this.
Then don't bet on it.
I'm not going to.
Come on, let's at least go watch
I
it.
do like the idea of fleecing Alvin, though.
Well, if you were confident in your friend and willing to bet on her winning...
Don't mark like that, Alvin. Food is abandoned and everyone leaves.
And Alvin gets shot.
You wake up in the infirmary after the fight.
Oh, we don't get to see the fight.
Why do you think the hero points? It's the denial phase.
Alvin?
Okay, let me just see how this goes. Yes, okay, so Stephanie gets her ass kicked.
I thought so.
Like, very quickly. Although you may all make... Those of you who are attending may make rolls to learn things about what Jadia can do.
I've got an 11 on, well,
It's a perception check.
perception.
Apparently,
21.
apparently Stephanie's boob size slows her down a little bit.
They're lovely.
They're not aerodynamic.
You know, round. Oh no, I hate it when that happens. I really do.
All around me.
That imparted a lot of
Wow, that went far.
Yeah. Coke lids are better at flying than they are at actually sealing the bottle.
Yeah,
So Janie appears to have be able to go into little bursts of super fastness, like ridiculous shadow step Albert Wesker like quickness. She appears to also have superior super strength, which she can deploy on an at-will basis. She also appears to have lightning-fast perceptions and hand-eye coordination. And it seems that Stephanie's punches don't hurt her.
Oh wow! I would have
Density too
I would have
high.
thought that Stephanie at least had that. That if she made contact, she would do something. But